Hey guys, I know it's late, but I'm not sleeping today. I don't know why. And tomorrow I've got a dental appointment first thing. So I thought I'd come in and do my daily stuff, uh, and just do it live so I don't have to do a bunch of editing in that. But I had a couple of tags I thought I would work on today. I'm not going to spend long here because I need to go to bed sometime tonight. But do you guys save this kind of stuff? I hate to just toss it. These were some tags off of packaging. So, anyway, some of you know that I have been traveling for about 2 months. Let me see if this is coming up on here. Just to make sure, because you don't know until you know, right? Okay, so I'm looking for. Yep, it's showing up there. Okay, so I'm good with that. I know, this is a very unusual time of day for me to be on. I'm usually trying to wind it down. I think I've been a little bit excited because I've been moving things around in the craft room. This has a knot in it. I'm just going to cut it off. Yeah, why not? So, when I was traveling, we hit this store when we were down in Cocoa Beach. And the guy there was super nice. He actually came from Iowa. And so it was kind of fun because I was buying shoes in Florida in Cocoa Beach from a guy from Iowa. Go figure, right? All right, so I've got some papers. Got some papers here. These are just things that I've gel printed. Thought I'd glue some of this kind of stuff down on here. I've got this tag, and I've got, what did I do with it now? Oh, this one. This was a Tim Holt packaging tag. I think I might do the whole back of that and something. There's a print. I can glue that down too. Yeah, let's do that. So I'm going to use some Yoo-Hoo because it's what I got in hand. Probably should have taken that sticker off of there. Oh well. It's there now. It is there. And sometimes if you want this stuff to stick a little bit better, if you spritz the paper, it helps. Helps the glue stick. So I'm going to just spritz my paper a little bit. I think this is probably some rice paper. Oh, I don't know why it does that. You guys get that top messages thing? I want all messages, not just the top ones. Hey, Barb Clark. I know. Just for you, right? Yeah, I don't know. I wasn't feeling watching television, and I'd gone down to look for some fabrics and things because I got a project I think I want to do. I think Barb got me thinking about stuff. And I'll let this sit aside and dry while I glue something onto this tag. This thing's still live chat. I want to see all chat, not just. Oh, well. There we go. Live chat. So anyway, I was thinking about some fabric and stuff that I had downstairs, and I thought, oh, I should go get some of that. I had ordered some fabric from, was it Frog Dog Studio? Just the other day. And haven't gotten that stuff yet because it's an Etsy order. But it's silk, and I had some, I wanted to pull out some other stuff to work on. So I did. I pulled out, oh, I should put some washi on there. Continue using up some of that washi tape, right? Let's see what I've got here. There we go. So a little bit of this. On here. So anyway, when we were traveling, we had some adventures. This year the weather was not always really cooperative. So we were trying to dodge the bullet and stay ahead of the storms and things. I could have stayed out longer, but I think all the weather that we were going to encounter was beginning to scare my husband a little bit. So we decided to head home. We had some adventures. We went to several different locations for like week-long stays or a month. We stayed 1 month around Christmas time in a B&B. And that was nice. I don't think that's enough to glue on there. I sure didn't get that straight. Oh well. I'm going to glue something else on here. So it's not that big a deal, but I think I'm going to wrap some of this around to the back side. Reinforce it a little bit. So I was listening to Barb Owen tell her stories, and I was thinking about some of my travel stories, from just getting back. And one of the things that I encountered was I was at this stop sign and I witnessed a traffic accident. And it's like nobody else seemed to notice for some reason. Nobody stopped. There was one county gal that ended up stopping besides me. What happened is I just had pulled out. There was a turn lane beside me, and we were waiting for the stop sign to change, and this girl was coming across the street with her bicycle, and this car came up right next to me and was going to turn the corner and wasn't going to stop, because they have some of those, you don't have to stop on red kind of deals, but, at least look and see what the heck's there. Don't just go tearing through there. Well, this girl, he hit the girl with the bicycle, and so I was concerned, turned back around, went back, talked to the officer that was there they called the help, the fire department, the police department, all of that from the gas station that was there on the corner. Isn't that pretty washi tape? Yeah, I love it too. I think that's a Ranger tape. I think. Vicki should be here. All this green. I've got a lot of green on here today. Appropriate that I'm using Ranger tape with a Tim Holtz tag, right? So anyway, I talked to the officer and I told him, because the camera in the intersection was not working. I asked him right away if they had captured anything on the intersection. He said, no, those weren't working. And, they're mostly up there to scare people into stopping at the stop sign, I guess, instead of anything else. So I told him that I had a dash cam. And so I went home and looked at the video, and sure enough, I captured the guy's rear end of his car as he's speeding away from the scene, not taking care of the person that he hit. And so I contacted the officer and said, you might be interested in what I found on this. I don't know if I'll put anything else on the back there or not. Because, I had him down. I had him with him in action. I think I'll tear some of that. So I was thinking about that today because I was deleting that video footage. I emailed the footage. I could see that the officer had opened the file. So I knew that he'd gotten it. And it's been about 6 weeks, I guess, since that happened. So I figured if they had an issue with it or wanted to contact me, they should have done it, because I was cleaning up my computer and I was getting rid of files that I didn't want to have hanging out on my computer anymore. So woe to them if they didn't download it, because it's gone now. But, I never even thought about a dash cam. My son had been in a car accident. There was like a 5-car pileup. Hey, J.L. Johnson. Hi. He'd been in a 5-car pileup. And the only saving grace for him with his insurance was that he had a dash cam that captured, the motion and the people hitting him from behind. And it's like, ugh. So, when we were going to travel, my kid says, what about a dash cam? And I said, what about it? And he says, well, they're inexpensive and easy. And I said, oh, yeah? How inexpensive and how easy? So we got one for $20. I hooked it up, and I've already used it. It's pretty hard to believe that I've already put it into play. So what do I want here? I'm just leafing through some of these papers. I've got a bunch of stuff. I should have picked some papers out before I got started, but I didn't. Imagine that. I did not. Yeah, I like this. I think I'll use some of that on there. So how are you guys doing this evening? You working on some art while you're watching your videos, or what are you guys up to? Barb, I've seen you around a lot of places today. You've been a busy girl. I was chatting with somebody earlier about that new, have you seen the new multi-cinch tool coming out this month? You doing good? All right. That's good. It's got cartridges that you can put in it, and you can maybe like some brown or something here, something different. Let me look in this other folder. See if I can find some paper I want. So you can change the cartridge out and punch. Oh, wow. No, that's not a storm. I'm listening to stuff in the background here and saying, that can't be a storm. So you change out the cartridge, and it'll punch things for doing a Coptic stitch, which I thought was really cool. Wild Stream Day, Janet Young, Dee Dee, Lisa, and then Barb Owen. Yeah, it was a wild day. And then here I come, just throwing myself in on top of all of that. I know, right? That's crazy. Well, anyway, like I said, I got to go out to the dentist in the morning, so I just decided I was going to get something done for my bits and bobs. You know, I need to do those elements that Cindy was doing for Art Joy of Sharing, and I haven't done that. Yeah, I mean, I can punch them. I've got I was making my own little book cradle out of some cardboard boxes. But how easy to just stick it in there and have everything spaced out for you and not have to think. You know, I can hurt myself thinking. So anyway, I saw that, and I was waiting to see who was going to carry it and if you could get a deal on it and all that kind of stuff, because, you know, when they first release it, that stuff is pretty expensive. Making clusters, cool. Did you post any of your stuff in the group, I hope? I don't know. I haven't been paying enough attention, I guess. But I was sorting out stuff for my drawer. You know, since I moved upstairs with a lot of that stuff, I've been sorting out things in my drawer, and I've made a drawer that's got tags and all of that kind of stuff. And so when I do things like this, I can just pull it out. You know, I can use some tags like this to put in a junk journal, that sort of thing. All right, what did I do with that pretty tape? I should put some more of that on here, just 'cause I need to use it up. I was watching somebody the other day, and they had beautiful washi tape that had all gone bad, because it got stuck, and they couldn't get it to release from the roll anymore. And I thought, oh, I don't want that to happen to my stuff. I think I want to put another narrow one down at the bottom. I've got a few that are more narrow. Oh, I like this one. Yeah. This I haven't even opened the packaging on yet. It'll probably be going bad before I get the package open. Yes, Janice, do tell. What were you up to tonight? Barb had me laughing. She was telling her stories about the car. I had a car story. I was on the road driving, and I am not a car mechanic, as you guys well know. And I got one of those dash light things. And I thought, uh-oh, I'm in trouble now. I'm in big, big trouble because, we're on the road, we're traveling. Don't know if I can even find a mechanic that can do anything worthwhile because, they see me coming. And so, see, this one's tearing before I even get it down. So I get out the owner's manual. Am I freezing? I don't think so. I can see everything moving. Scavenger hunt book and cluster. Boy, I hope I'm not freezing. Probably just me taking a breath. I need a drink every once in a while. Pardon me. So anyway, the light comes on and it's scaring me. So I go dig out my owner's manual. Boy, I can't even find the end of this. You guys have a problem with that? Well, isn't that the berries? Good grief. All right, so I dig out the owner's manual and I start reading it, and it says, oh, it's an emission control problem. I'm thinking about, we're down there in Florida and we're by Canaveral, and I'm thinking, emission control. I tell you where my mind goes on some of this stuff. So I read up on it a little bit and looked online, and it said, that it could be my gas cap. And I thought, oh, well, that's easy enough. So I went out back and, re-screwed the gas cap on, and, the light was still on. So I was thinking, it's probably something else, probably some part or something I'm going to have to get replaced. But we drove around for, 20 miles or so. And pretty soon the light went out. And I thought, oh, I'm not as dumb as I thought. I actually fixed something. So anyway, you have problems with tape. I'm tape challenged. I know I'm tape challenged. But I do like that little splash down there at the bottom. Gives me some place to anchor something. And what did I do with the other tag? I got distracted, didn't I? Because I have all these papers out here. Now that I dug through this whole pile of paper. I lost track of my tag. Get the paper out of the way. Maybe I can find something on my desktop. Or not. So, challenging tape, out with you. There it is. Had to dig through that pile to find it. Internet issues tonight? I'm sorry. I hope you're not getting some more weather in. That would not be fun. Anyway, so I fixed the problem, right? I fixed the problem, and my husband's thinking, well, I'm not incapable. Okay, all right. Should get some hearts out for Valentine's Day, shouldn't I? Got a box here with hearts and things. Those would be fun. So anyway, I go fill up gas again, right? And the dumb light comes back on. So right away, he wants to go get a whole new gas cap. And I said, no, we're not going to spend money on a gas cap. I'm going to go out there and fix it because all I have to do is rescrew the lid into place. And I did. And it keeps on working. And about every time I fill up with gas now, I have to put the lid on twice for it to work properly. Don't understand what that's about, but that's what I'm doing. And it seems to be working. So what can I say? As long as it's working, I don't care. I don't care. Oops. Boy, I am really wrinkling the paper tonight. This is some thin stuff. This is some of that Studio Light paper. Just pieces I've cut off of other things, I think. Scraps. Scraps. It's all about scraps, right? So in my drawers, I'm looking for some of those divided containers to keep all my little bits and bobs in. I'm sorting out tags and die cut pieces and stuff like this so that I can just pull a little container for what I'm looking for. Oh, there's Queen Lollipop. She probably needs to go on there. Yeah, let's put her on there. I should probably put some hair on her, though. She's got, here's this weird looking creature, but I could turn that into a headdress. I think that's what I'm going to do. I'm going to glue that on the back there. And make that into a feathered headdress for my Queen Lollipop. Do you guys remember the Lollipop song? Did you guys sing that when you were a kid? That was one of our favorites when we went to camp. We had songs about silly things like lollipops. Might have to come back and put some heavier duty glue over that. That card is a little bit thicker than the other one. But it's turned out kind of cute, I think. It's kind of cute. What else have I got here? Oh. How cute is that? Stay wild, Moonchild. I don't know when I got this stuff. I've had it for a long time and I haven't used it. Do you guys get that way? Yeah, that's one of the Lollipop songs, isn't it? No, I'm thinking about one. Lollypop spells lollipop. That's the only decent kind of candy. Remember that one? Man who made it must have been a dandy. There's another heart. Yeah, Lollipop was a favorite. She needs a heart. Queen Lollipop. And some stars. Yeah, I think that'll be good. I think I'm going to get some heavier duty glue for that. Get a little art glitter glue. Don't know that one. Oh, it's a fun one. It's a lick on a stick, guaranteed to make you sick. It's a lollipop for me. Yeah, that one, and how's that go? Rather suck on a lemon drop than to trust my luck with a lollipop. Because I always drop my lollipop and it gets all over sticky. Oh, man. Childhood memories, right? I've tried and tried, but never could find a lollipop that was halfway refined. So I'd rather suck on a lemon drop than to trust my luck with a lollipop. Because I always drop my lollipop and it gets all over icky. Anyway, I don't know if there's any copyrights that, so I'm not going to sing it, but that's kind of the lyrics. Get the ends of those stars. Starlight, star bright. First star I've seen tonight. There we go. She's kind of cute, right? She's kind of cute. All right. So we need something on this other tag. Hi, Teresa Church. How are you? Okay. So this one, I wonder if any of these bitty people are small enough. Oh, they are really tiny. Look at that little guy. Oh. Well, so I could definitely use a heart. What other ones do I have here? There, that's not quite as big. And good to hear. Glad you're doing well. Got some real tiny little rub-ons. Whoops. Oh, another tag spoken from. Look at that. Just jumped out of the basket, said, do something with me. I had some real tiny rub-ons. Or maybe I've got those. Hmm. Oh, I might have to look in another drawer and see what we've got here. Here we go. These are real small, so I can get a little bitty tag. And these are like little tiny Scrabble tiles. Yeah, I got more stuff in my stash. Your keyboard is Wiggles. Okay. I get it. You know, sometimes when I have stuff sitting on my lap. Sometimes. Okay, so this one, I want a little tag. So let me look in my drawer here. Let's see what I've got. Well, this is starting to get more organized to where I can find some things. Do I want a blue? Might be a blue day. That's pretty dark. Or see, I could die cut a bunch of these. That might be kind of fun behind there. And use it to hang it from. Yeah, like that. And then a little tiny one. I got any little tiny ones? Oh yeah, here we go. It's a little teeny tiny one. And on that, we can do the rub-on. Wow, getting really minuscule here. It says, from the heart. Let's see if I can get this to transfer on there. All right, I need a bone folder, I think. So, Teresa, what have you been up to today? So the fabric I found when I went downstairs, I got some canvas and some, I don't know, it's kind of like linen. It's like book cloth. If you guys had book cloth before. What I want to do is paint and print on some of those. And then, like I said, I ordered that silk. So that should be coming. But I feel like I want to do something different than what I've been doing lately, which was not a whole lot because when you travel, you can only take small things like watercolor and not too much watching and cleaning. Okay, that's important. So I'm going to grab, this is some black soot. I'm just going to edge my little tag. My little tag and my big tag. Oops, I got a couple of them there. I want this color. I'm going to start with that. Oops. Put some up over the hole. I don't want it up there. I want this to be where I attach this to something else. I'm going to hang over the edge. To our little guy here. Just around the edge. I think I'll put this down here at the bottom for him to stand on, because he's don't want him just flying out there in the open, right? So I'll glue this right here. And this down below. Put our little short pant guy. It's funny to see these characters. My brother actually wore pants like that, and those little sandals, strappy sandals. They were popular. Did you guys have your Sunday shoes, your little patent leather Sunday shoes when you were kids? We had our Sunday dress and our Sunday shoes. I think that one's about good to go. Have to investigate that a little bit more. And this one is going to need some kind of hole and fabric or something in it. So I didn't do a lot, but let's see, what time is it now? It's getting kind of late. So I think I'm going to sign off and get things cleaned up and get ready for tomorrow for my appointment. Black pattern and wear white pattern for Easter. No, we had black all year round, and probably because we get our white terribly dirty. We did have white gloves and a hat. Got to have an Easter bonnet, right? Got to have an Easter bonnet. And I remember the skirts on the dresses that we had always had the multiple layers, so that you had the flouncy underskirts. What fun. Anyway, I didn't put that on there. I need to add that. Forgot my love. How could I forget love? Oh my, it's getting late, getting goofy. Thanks. Yeah, I'm glad to catch you guys too. Different times of the day for different areas. It's hard for me because I'm usually not a late night person. Usually I'm up early. Sometimes I'm up at 3 a.m. But 3 a.m. for me, good grief, you'd just be going to bed. There we go. Love. Here we go. Love from the heart. And our little queen lollipop. All right, guys. That's it for me. I'll see you again soon. Bye.